victorious. As we look back at the best bits of the race, it began with a proper start on a just about dry circuit. Some people, as you see, bailing for the pit lane to put slick tyres on, and away from the line, Andre Lewandowski took over the race lead, but it wasn't long before a hard charging Hiroshi Hamaguchi was all over him like a rash. The cars swarmed their way down through the Curva Grande for the first time. Really brave efforts by Enrique Chavez round the outside, gaining places for Portugal. This was the view of Louis Machiels for Belgium. It was a crowded house ahead of him as it was Lamborghini, Porsche, but he also had to work hard to fend off that battle pack behind as they swept down through turns 2 and 3 for the first time. It wasn't long before the drama started, with Christoph Lenz getting into Robert Ferriol and turning him around, damage to the Swiss Lamborghini, but America recovering for 8th place in spite of all of that. Ukyo Sasahara, with the headset on, watched Lenz go off a second time, this time with rather more damage into the barriers at turn 11. He got ready for his stint in the car, but the rain was starting to come. Spots of rain on windscreens as the cars on slick tyres still have the advantage. Gianluca Roda, for example, for Italy on slicks, was absolutely scything his way through the field, picking off cars left and right and centre while the track was at its driest. Others slithering off the road, they just did not have the grip, but then, bang, he got a tag. That turned him around, got back in the race. Amazingly, despite going off the road there, didn't lose a huge amount of time, but worse was to come. When actually, the incident that did for him was self-induced. Tyre stopped Chinese Taipei, but then gearbox problems put them out of the race. This was Gianluca Roda recovering and getting the places back again, sweeping around the outside of Portugal, so Italy making progress, but then coming out of turn 10, suddenly the grip level changed. The car just snapped away, off the road went Roda. It was a big whack on the right front, he dragged it back to the pit lane, but AF Corsa said, no, basta, enough is enough. Then a spin for Malaysia, around went the FIA Motorsport run Porsche, and that was just before the pit window opened. Those that could came in early, including Japan, so Hiroshi Hamaguchi put Ukyo Sasahara into the car as spinning out of a new race lead was Thailand. Off the road went Vutakun in Vasak. Into the pits, Paul It to give way to Marchi Lee in a car that ultimately would finish in 6th place, the Hong Kong Honda NSX. Back into the race went Sasahara with a mighty lead, but then 2 safety car periods would change that. The first of them coming in order to get the Thailand Porsche out of the gravel, the second being because of the weather conditions, and we never got the race really back underway after that. So Japan in the lead all the way through that second stint in the race, preserving the advantage right the way to the end as the cars battle their way towards the line. Contact against Germany did for Belgium, a penalty made worse of course by the fact that with the cars all bunched up behind the safety car, a time penalty was even more damning. The dog did well, going off the road there in avoidance of a spinning Q80 car. Canada would have off coming out of turn 2, but 14th he would be for Q8. Checkered flag flew. Japan just released for the photographs up to the checkered flag from behind the safety car, but under controlled conditions, everybody taking a ceremonial finish. Japan wins the GT Cup within the FIA Motorsport Games. And the celebrations began as Hiroshi Hamaguchi and Andrea Caldarelli embraced. They saw the car come over the timing line, confirmed as the victor. It's been to the podium, medals have been presented, all good in the FFF Racing camp. Yet another weekend, yet more success for this all-conquering Lamborghini squad this year.